Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I had to cut that one short there. Couple of young lads walking, getting out, enjoying the evening sun. Anyway, at the moment, I highly recommend that you watch some stuff, catch yourself up on what's happening, because we've just literally had the peace talks. Well, not the peace talks that weren't peace talks, that were negotiations to try and bring the two of them to the table to resolve. And while all that's happening, there's like the offensive is still going, and then we decide to put troops. We're deciding to put troops on the ground, which is well, like I said, the people on the I must be wrong about the key players then. Nah, because they've all got different hidden agendas. But there's literally nothing that we can do about it. But don't listen to if the people say by just having the troops there means it's like it's only proxy. No. Nope. And the biggest worry is if it starts to get a bit too carried away, they're going to do what they did back in World War II, which is conscription. And just for my ancestry, I would do it in a heartbeat, because it's looking like it's going to happen, and it's the fittest I've been. Now, it's all fine and dandy doing running and stuff, but you've got to put, like, I've been going out. I've not been recording it because it's like, because you've got to get used to it. It's coming out with a Bergen. I put weights in the Bergen. There's nothing else. Well, I'll put a couple of bottles of water in, and it's got the weights that I use for weight training. It's just a wee dumbbell, but the dumbbell is 13. It's either 13 or 14 kilograms, plus bottles of water, plus charging equipment and a few other things, because I do have other things in the Bergen. But all that in total, and then I just go out for a walk, put the boots on, and away I go. Which is it's something I've been doing, but it's not something I've been shown, because if you know, you know. This is a case of like I'm being vocal about it, because it's like, right, well, my gut senses were telling me, like, let's hope that something positive can come out of it. But while all that's happening, because I get the news from multiple sources, especially when it comes to Russia and Ukraine, can't just rely on one source. You've got to get it from multiple sources, and all multiple sources are saying the exact same thing. Which is great. It's really no, because we should really come to the peace table, because nothing positive is going to come out of it. But off and on for the past good few years, I've had some people that have been like, nah, this is actually like, this is a bit of a concern. And I'm like, well, the further along it goes, the more entrenched it is. And now it just seems like, right, go. Well, That's it. The thing I've been trying to prevent, which is because the minute the troops are in, that's it. It's like they've not just brought, they've brought all NATO countries into it. And then I asked now I've got the question, is like, because, well, we're sort of the leader of the Commonwealth because we're subjects of the Crown. Does that mean that the Commonwealth's now dragged in it? So it's now, if there is, the minute one of the troops gets hurt, that's it. It's like war is declared. And then that's it. And then does that mean that the Commonwealth is in it? Because I've also touched on that as well with the videos. The videos I've been doing over the past few days, it's nearly actually coming up for a week. It'll be a week tomorrow. There's a reason for it. There's a reason for it. An absolute reason for it. I'm trying to do my wee bit, so if you've got friends and stuff, share some of the videos, because it's starting to happen. I'm not something, I'm not being a drama queen. I've not really been vocal about it, especially on my channel. My channel has nothing to do with this whatsoever. And I'm like, nah, I need to start voicing it. Need to start bringing this. Need to really start, like, right, well, that's it. It's like the one thing should have came to peace. Should have tried to get peace more. Should have tried to demand it a bit more. But what we've done with Europe's distracted itself with that game, and that game's now totally irrelevant. It should be totally irrelevant, but it's not. It's still going, even though, like, it's like I didn't even check for anything. It was just, I finished doing what I needed to do the day, did everything that I needed to do the day, because I thought, right, cool, get the beard freshened up, because I started to look a bit like Papa Smurf. Started getting a bit too, so I thought, right, well, go get the beard trimmed. Got a couple of new slacks for coming out and doing videos, because I feel like in the next, like, I've got these ones, I'm doing wee mini videos now, which is today, and then I'll be back out tomorrow and doing a bit more. As we should be demanding to try and renegotiate for peace, because the minute the troops hit the ground, that's it. It's like, that's it. And one of the so-called news people tried to talk that down, and I'm like, my initial reaction, I just laughed. I've never laughed so much at a news headline. It's the most scariest news headline that you could be given, but yet I'm laughing at it because the person's like, well, it was like they were almost, like, it was like the news person was like, right, like, encouraging it. And it's like, whoa, like, you should be trying to be see how serious that situation is, but that's how they think it's all bluff. They think it's all bluff, and you just need to look at some of the horrific footage that's coming out of Ukraine at the moment. It's absolutely horrific. And then, as a wee side bit, Poland are trying to play down the Russian drone that went a bit awry. Alright. Play it down, but let's just call it out for what it was. Like, Russia's, and apparently, if you look down it, it's not been the first time. But Poland always try to keep it, because they're trying to keep themselves neutral. I dare blame them. We all should be trying to keep ourselves neutral with this one, because it doesn't end well. Like, what do you think the end game of this is going to be? Oppenheimer was released and made very quickly and released very quickly for a reason. They wanted to try and get you to like, well, that was then. The ones they have now are completely different. And I implore anybody to go and actually look at the tests that they did, not back then, but the recent ones, the ones in the 50s and the 60s. Like, that will blow your mind. And also, you can also, like, it's also on, they're also on YouTube as well, which is the Russian side that were doing tests. Like, they're insane. Like, makes the ones that were used back in World War II look like nothing, because the ones that they've got now are just way more powerful, and apparently there's more of them. Like I said, the minute one goes, that's it. They all go. Every country that's got one will just fire every single one of them. It's probably the reason why the US started making a wee bit moves with a couple of things. Don't blame them. Don't blame them. But that's the last thing we need. We need to try and bring them to the peace table, but I genuinely don't think that's going to happen. It'd be great. It's beyond that now. Not when all the multiple sources are saying the exact same thing. And the last time I had a proper look about the Russia-Ukraine thing was over 6 months ago. And then it got intrigued me, because I was like, oh, they're going to try and bring the two of them. And then that was last week. And then like a week ago today. And then I started reading between the lines, started their indirect, like their direct but indirect speeches and stuff, because you can sort of, I don't think everybody can, but I can decode through, like I can sort of get I can get more out of what they're actually trying to say without it coming across like, well, how it should be coming across. Because like some of the speeches that they give, you do get hidden code in it. And the hidden code I've been picking up on is like, well, cool. And that just that's where we're at. The hill I would go up and smile and wave on is the one away up there. If they do decide to go kaboom before, because the worst experience would be to be on the battlefield and then all of them just start to, I would rather, if I'm going to face my death with honour, I'd rather do it. I'd rather do it here and just smile and wave. Not in the country that it's like, well, cool, didn't really want to come here. It would have been great to go visit as a tourist, but not to go there and be like, well, we can kiss our arses goodbye. Especially when especially, like, it's not going to be insane, absolutely insane. Quite scary at the same time. But I'm just going to embrace it either way. If we get called up, then I will. Even though I don't want to, but to break conscription, like, nah. I'd be doing my granddad's a dishonour by doing that, and no thank you. Like, they got the conscription call and they answered, so I will. And the way I'll take that is I'll embrace my death with honour. Like, I'll fight until if this goes the way I think it's going to go, like, I'm just going to live by my family's motto: no surrender. No surrender. I'll face my death with honour, because what will be, essentially, when it comes to that. And I'm not going to ask people like, oh, what would you do? Would you sign up for, like, because, like, if you don't, kind of says what kind of man you are, essentially. You just got to look at our grandparents and great-grandparents and great-great-great-grandparents for some people, and great-great-great-great-great-grandparents for other people. For me, it was just my grandparents. But for other people, it's their great-great, and great-great. I didn't come from a big family, so for me, that's why it's like it's my grandparents. I'd be doing them a complete, and that's why it's the only time I'll answer is when they do the conscription. If they do the conscription, I'll do it. I don't want to be on my own when that happens, though. Because the way people talk about it, it's like, no. And then all of a sudden, like the past couple of days, I've been out doing recordings and stuff. And I see it. I see the amount of people now that are out jogging and out running. Like, I'll do my bit. I've been doing my bit. Other people are getting that. They're also, like, it's a complete, like this whole thing that's happening in the UK. It was a complete distraction from what was actually happening. But now it's gone too far, and now we're like, sending troops to Ukraine and Russia. Well, to Ukraine to fight Russia. Maybe so. The only thing that comes out of that is like the minute something happens, and I really don't want anything happening, because if anything, God forbid, if anything did happen, like it's on like Donkey Kong, like proper, like they're, because if it, like, I genuinely do not want it to happen. I want them to try and come to the peace table. And some countries, the ones that are remaining neutral, should be demanding that they go to the peace table, or just try and get some peace. But it comes down to a certain person. He's wanting to he wants Russia to give back the territory. Russia claimed it because they declared war. Like, you're not going to get, like I said, there's some things that happen. You can't go back to the table. You can't go to the table and ask. You'll just get laughed at. For us, it'd be like when Oliver went up to the table and went, "Please, miss, can I have some more?" It's the same sort of principle. Like, nah, you're not going to get it back. Like, negotiate for what's left. Fair enough, if you can try and get some of it back, like, then fair dues, but like, you're not going to get it all back. You're not going to go back to how it was before the invasion began. It's just like, it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. And I don't want to be the person that's got the actual kahunas to go on YouTube and be like, well, here, by the way, you're not going to get that back. You really aren't. It's like, that land's gone. That territory that you once had is now gone. If that's what you're wanting to go to the table and say, right, well, I want that back. Even the Trump meisters already said, like, it's like, I think that bit is, we've got to try and negotiate for and stop the people from dying that are currently still alive in the territory that you still have. Like, that's pretty much more what you've got to try and negotiate, to try and negotiate back the territory that's already been claimed and fought over and stuff. I get it for your side, pal, but it's not going to happen. You have to start being a bit more realistic on your peace, and that, wanting to get that territory all back, which is fair enough. I totally get it. I totally get it. But this is peace. This is a peace negotiation where you've got to see it from both angles. One's claimed it in war, which they would just laugh. They're just going to keep the offensive going, because it's like this peace thing's about as serious as this is about as serious as anything. Because you have to start being realistic on it. Oh man, I really didn't want this. I really didn't want this to come out and do this kind of video. I'm an upbeat, positive guy. In this video that I'm doing right now, I'm trying to keep, but in my head I'm like this is this is on, this is on, and I'm not just, it's like I'm concerned for people in the Commonwealth, because the Commonwealth and us, the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth, we're all subjects of the Crown. So it's like they've brought the Commonwealth, so it's, again, there's going to be another Commonwealth war grave, and it'll be nothing like the ones from, because it will be a lot, and that's if none of the big guns start fucking firing. Because like I said, when they go, they all go, which is quite a scary concept at the moment. It's sort of like the day I was sort of monitoring it off and on, and I'm like, I'm waiting for somebody to just go, "Ah, got you." No, no, that's wishful thinking. Just waiting for that wee clown to pop up at the end of the screen and go, "It's only a joke, pal. It's all right. It's all good." No, because even the people that, some of the people, not all the sources, but a good few honest sources that are like, they're like whoa, like how the heck do you present this without sounding like what? Without sounding doom and gloom. I'm the same. I'm the same. I'm like, why? I did videos over the weekend. I did them mainly as like here, if like a few weeks from now, like this might, well, nah, it's been days. 2 days. 2 days after the video. 2 days after the videos. Literally, it's 2 days after. 2 days after, and I'm having to, I'm now looking back on the videos that I was out here recording, and I'm like, wow. Because now I'll be doing another follow-up video, because it's something that has to be like, we have to, because it only leads to two things. It leads to the or it leads to conscription, either one or both. Conscription first and then which I really hope that they don't do. But I was already like, when I was out doing the videos, I was like, oh, like there's so much honesty in what you're saying. Well, now because there's a couple of them, it's like, well, I've had to put disclosures and stuff, so I go back and actually listen to the secret messages that I've got in the videos, because it will blow your mind. I just came out and just thought, right, cool, this is like, we've been distracted, but we should be trying to encourage for more peace, getting them to come to the table for more peace. They're trying, but at the same time, another big offensive is happening. And you just need to look at the, like, I don't know what other people get from that, but I know the videos that I'm receiving, and they're absolutely terrifying. And then I think it's like a wee sidekick for a wee, Russia also had a military drone just randomly go off awry and land in Poland. Fair play to the Polish, fair play to the Polish people in authority, like try to play it down, like fair play. Fair play, but at the same time, it is what it is, especially at the moment, especially when the Trumpmeister's been trying to bring both sides to, like, testing the water with Putin first, and then testing the water with that Volodymyr Zelensky. Like, cool. Test the water with that. See if there's anything that can come, and apparently not. I think secretly it didn't go the way they were planning it to go or hoping it would go, because now, and it's not just France and Germany, it's not just France and the UK, like there's other European countries as well. The war that should never have happened, but it did. It did. Oh well. It is what it is. It's starting to get dark. Will I go and get something to eat and do a workout before I go to bed? I've already done 3 workouts of the day. It's not until I got a new t-shirt today and I put it on and I'm like, oh. Anyway, for this video, for this one, I'm going to end it here, because I don't want to, I've said what I've needed to say. Like, we really need to, you know what, I'm actually going to say it. I'm not a praying person, never have. I've started praying, I genuinely, hand on heart, like it goes against everything in my fibre. Since Friday, I've started praying for peace. And I feel like I've just wasted my time doing it, because we're still going head first straight into it, so it's all good. But I just wanted to let you know, like the first time in like I think the last time I was at church, and I'm being serious on this. The last time I was at church was where I prayed properly and seriously was when that would have been first year in high school, so that would have been, oh boy, would have been about 11. Would have been 11 years old, so that's well over 20 years ago, put it that way. Well over 20 years ago. Well over 20 years ago. No, that it's only a few years and then it'll be 30 years, but it's well over. It's like 27 to 28 years ago I prayed seriously. Just wanted to let you guys know. I'm not ashamed to admit, started praying. Prayed every night before going to bed. I've been praying for peace with Ukraine and Russia. I feel like my prayers have went on deaf ears. But I just wanted to let you guys know. I did. Tomorrow I've got to make up things, but I'll be doing videos tomorrow, but we've got to make it up to the gods that I actually truly believe in. And I really need to start doing the prayers to Thor again, because I sort of stopped doing that. I was sort of looking for advice and guidance and a few other things, but no. I get the coded messages in their statements and stuff, so aye. But I just wanted to, like, I'm not ashamed to admit, I did actually start praying. At the minute, I found about the, I watched the live thing. And then I thought, right, cool. Did a Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night. Tonight I'm not. Because the news I mainly woke up to. Well, I didn't wake up to the news. It was just like a wee bit later in the day. I thought, right, I've done my workout in the morning, did what I needed to do, and then I thought, right, did a workout first thing, did what I needed to do, did another workout, did what I needed to do, and then it's late evening and I thought, right, cool, I'm going to come out and do videos on the situation, follow up from, because there is some of the videos, actually I touch on it quite a few times in the videos, like we should be getting peace with Ukraine and Russia, we really should. And I started praying for the first time in well over 20 years. I started praying. Just thought I'd let you guys know. I thought, right, well, give it a try. I gave it a try. And then it's like, right, cool. It was like when I was younger. It's like, I get more signs from the old gods than I do with just like, I'm genuinely praying for peace, because like it's, aye. But anyway, just remember, the casino's ran by Mickey Mouse. The bear in the big blue house wants to pick a fight with the Power Rangers. On that note, this is actually a serious, like, I'm trying to lighten it up, even though there's like, I don't know how you can lighten up that kind of message. I genuinely want to come back on in a couple of days' time, because tomorrow's videos are going to be on something completely different. I'll retouch this subject on Friday or Saturday over the weekend. I'll touch on it again and I'll see what happens, because I don't really want to go down that rabbit hole. I'll do the rabbit hole probably Friday, and then either come out and do a video on Friday about it, or it'll be Saturday. And then as soon as I've done the video, I'll be uploading it. I was just trying to add a bit of humour to it. But as always, these videos are for entertainment purposes. I highly recommend that you do your own research, do your own digging, and all I can say to that is the truth will set you free. The truth shall set you free. Because when you come at one with the situation, like when you come at one with what's going to happen, you've just got to become one with it. It is what it is, and it'll be what it'll be. Like there's no really much we can do about it. Because we're all subjects of the crown. We should have spent more time fucking trying to get peace. But we were too busy. Most of the country were too busy fucking arguing amongst ourselves, which is insane. It's insane. It's been good for comedy, but like, how long does the comedy in that go when you can see the bigger picture, and it's like, oh man, like you just need to wake up and see what's happening. Like, it's just a case of you want to go up and just shake the heads together and go, for fuck's sake, man, like fucking, like, have you all got kids? Aye. Are they at combating age? Not all of them, but most of them, aye. Right, well, you should be concerned, because if this goes the way it's going to go, like, they're going to be asking for people. Like I said, I've already voiced that. Like if they do conscription, I'm in. I don't want to do my grandparents any injustice, because when they got the conscription, they did. So I will as well. And I will not, because if you refuse, man, that's just like, aye. I'd rather have the older boys like they did in World War II, get the older generation of a dad's army. It's not the best, but it's something. It's not the best, but it's something that gives them something. Because some of them will be ex-military and stuff, so it's like, right, cool, it'll give them a purpose. But at least then we've got reliable people. Because if you skip the conscription, I can assure you they'll come after you, because they did in World War II, and they people got it tight before they could even go to a military camp, because they had been skipping it, and if you skip it, it's actually it's an act of treason. And mind I said that there was in a video, you want to have a look at the last time they did a treason thing. Wasn't that long ago, brothers and sisters, wasn't that long ago. But I can assure you, if they do the conscription call, I'm answering the call, because both of my grandparents did. Like I said, I'm not going to do them an injustice. Plus, old honour. I'm too much an honourable person. I'm like, right, cool. Like, oh, fucking, let's go. Do the conscription tomorrow. Like, I'm in. Like, I'm in. Where do I sign? Somebody's having a good time. Anyway, hi. This is quite a long video. I didn't want this one going on for too long. I'll keep it going for about 40 minutes, around about the 40-minute mark. There might be something with nature that just all of a sudden can distract, and then we can end it on that note. Because the way I feel, like I'm racking the brain, and I'm like, nah, like we need to. This is too much at the forefront. It's way too much at the forefront. Because the stuff I was, because I can decipher code. Just through human behaviour, their body language and the way they handle themselves, and the way they approach the topic, and the way they talk about the topic lets me know. And I can't reveal too much of it, because you have to do it yourselves. If you can. If you can't, then I'm holding back, because I do want that chap at the door, because there's a wee bit of me that thinks, well, in today's day and age, it could be a propaganda ploy or something like that. But when all the multiple sources are saying the same thing, then I look at some of the independent media sources. They're just a normal person like myself, a normal person like you. They just thought, right, cool, I'll do this. I'll try and give an honest opinion on it. His reaction was the same reaction as mine. I'm like, oh, holy cool. That realisation, it's like, wow, we've been so distracted by, they've played the game really well, which is why I came out over the weekend and uploaded the videos. Like I said at the beginning of this video, well, not this one, but I'm going to say it in part one of this video, I've already received death threats. I've already received them this week. My hidden message in that is like, well, I'm coming out and I'm going to do these videos. I need to tell the people, I need to warn you all. Like, see the bigger picture, guys. Really start seeing really start looking at the bigger picture. Like, and if everything that I'm saying is now like, it's fact, essentially. It's fact. It's towards the end of the video, so like I said, if they're going to do anything, then I know that they've at least watched the full entire video. I sort of keep this for this topic in general. I'm keeping my proper, honest answer to now. Start getting ready. Start getting ready. I sense it. I thought that's why I came out, and that's why I've done the videos. My channel was nothing to do about anything, nothing to do about any of this, nothing. I've been honest, I started praying. Well, just wanted you guys, I don't want to hide anything. I thought I'll give it a try. And some people could be like, oh, you're not putting your all, oh trust me. Fucking trust me. Fuck's sake. It's the fucking last thing I want to do. I've got enough. I've had enough shit happen when back then for me to like just be like whatever, but then I'm like, I'm being a real person. I'm like, well, like this is going to affect a lot of people, like a lot of people. And it's the Commonwealth countries that I actually feel the most for, because they're going to get dragged into it again because we're all subjects of the crown, and they cannot censor me for that because that is fact. And plus the hidden messages and stuff that I can pick up on, well, it'd be an injustice if I just sat back and didn't say anything. Well, now I am. Like, start getting ready. Like, start preparing yourself up here. Start preparing yourself for when that letter does come through the door, or it's a chap at the door, to be like, right, cool, well, now's your, like, you've got to represent your country. I'll go back this way because there's people there. So you've got to start getting yourself mentally prepared for that. And a lot of people will be like, well, can't skip it. Because the ones that do answer it, well, let's just say, like, you're not doing your country an honest thing by doing that. It's like, right, well, because we really need to start looking at that. Like I said, I've been hoping for someone just in a clown suit just to jump at the end of the screen and just go, it's all good, it's just a joke. Just waiting for that one person to drop the pun. No, far from it, far from it. We've got to try and, because I know that there's some of these videos get viewed by other people, and they can sort of like please do, like, start spreading, like, we really need to start getting ready. We really do need to start getting ready, because it's on, like, it's on. And I really didn't want to be that I didn't really want to be on my channel saying, like, look, like this, that, like, I've been trying to keep my, what was it they say? I've been trying to keep my nose out of it. I wanted to, before I start voicing something, it's like, right, cool, well, I need to see it for all sides. I can't just see it for one side. I've got down the middle. I've got to see it for all sides. You've got to see the situation for all sides, and it's not looking good, man. I think for in all honesty, I think the meetings that they had behind, not the meetings that they had in front of the press, that's all for show. But the one that happened behind the closed doors and stuff, I don't think it's went well as much as they're saying, because, like, like I said, some of the European countries have started making moves already, and that's within the past. Well, I had to delete to come and do this video. I had to delete because I went off topic. I started going back onto my own thing, but like there was 2 Chinook helicopters flying over yesterday, and it was like, right, cool. You don't get that you don't get that here. Like, you just don't. It's not something you see. But it's for people that, like, if you know, you know. Essentially, if you know, you know. And it's like, right, cool, message received. Then earlier the day, I thought the Chinook helicopters plus what I'm now seeing, right, cool. So the whole like, so I'm now looking at the bigger bit, and I read between the lines and stuff, and aye, like I've already hinted at it. That's why I've started speaking about conscription, like, and it's not something I wanted to bring up. I've been sort of, like at the beginning of this video, I sort of held back because it's like, right, well, if you get the full message, then you're going to have to watch the full video. And there's a reason why I do the full video. Because I've already received for revealing some information. But if I'm going to give information, it needs to be factual, and it needs to be honest, mainly. Second and most importantly, bird of prey. Sorry, that's why I come out and do these videos. Nice, cool, fresh evening air. I've got to be factual about this, and most importantly, number one, I've got to be truthful. I've got to be truthful when I say, like, look, like, start getting your cell ready up there. It's easy to get physically. You need to start getting ready up there. You need to free up a lot of there, because like we need to start focusing, like what's going to be your focus? Well, for my focus for doing it is protecting the women and children. I'll be fighting for the women and children of the UK, and not just the UK, the Commonwealth. You've got to remember, we're also, like, the Commonwealth countries get brought into it as well, because we're subjects of the Crown. Hopefully I'm wrong, but hopefully I'm wrong. But I'm hoping. I'm hoping. I had a slight creak in my neck. I had to move my neck. Anyway, on that note, I'm not going to keep this going and going and going. I've already went longer than I've needed to, because I thought, right, cool. Right, it's towards the end of the video. I can actually give, like, thank you for actually watching the full video, and not just swiping away or watching the first 10 minutes of it. If you want to get the full honest, because I'll make a wee clip to say, look, like, watch the full video. If you want to get the honest, you need to watch the full video. You can't just watch the first 10 minutes and go, oh, this guy's just talking. No, because I have to go into things that have happened within the, like, a lot's happened. A lot has happened. And what can I say? Until the next follow-up, start getting ready up there. And also start getting ready physically. Start getting yourself ready physically, but most importantly, start getting yourself mentally. Like, what are you actually, if it does come to the crunch, like, what are you going to represent for? I've already gave mine. I'm representing all the women and children in the Commonwealth. I want to fight for them to make sure that they can live and see another. I want them to see a tomorrow. And that's in the whole Commonwealth, not just in the UK. It's the full entire Commonwealth. I want all the women and children to see a safer tomorrow. That's what I would be fighting for. And I'm not a one for rallying a war for people to come behind us and back us up, but like, would you fight for that? Because I am. I know people that would. I know there's people out there that would fight for the same sort of thing. Anyway, come join me on the next one. Come join me on the follow-up. Until then, brothers and sisters, be kind, be honourable. Most importantly, stay safe. Spread the love. Not enough love in the world. Peace.